Good evening and welcome to Sioux City by Night. I am your storyteller, Patrick, and tonight we are going to explore the wondrous wide world of Pre-Station. The kindred society as a whole, regardless of political affiliation, is held together by a web of boons. Who owes favors to who, how big the favors are, and when they are expected to be paid. You never know who owes a favor to who or whom. But if you mess with the wrong kindred, you may very well end up with the world on your back. And now we will say hello to the coterie.
Hello, my name is Sarah, and I play Rachel DeWitt, the Tremere, and her hair is up, so you know she means business.
Hi, I am Greg, and I am playing Francis Jacobs, the Venture.
And I'm Steve, and I'll be playing Flynt Bruja.
And hi, I'm Patrick once again. But so we have decided to give everyone a few nights worth of downtime from where we last left everybody hobnobbing with the movers and shakers of the Rose Garden at the art gallery. So everyone has communicated with me privately as far as what they've been doing these past few nights. Some people have acquired certain things. Some people are also working on certain things. And all will be revealed sooner or later. But before we kick things off, we have to go through the nightly bit of housekeeping. So let's go ahead and let's have everyone make their rouse checks.
Okay.
Success.
I failed.
Fail!
I failed.
So
Sorry.
Rachel is at hunger 2. Francis is at hunger 2.
Correct.
And
I think I need to show Rachel the finer arts of hunting.
And Flint is at hunger 1. However, Flynt happened to show Rachel the finer arts of hunting during the downtime.
Ooh.
Maybe Rachel's even sporting a black eye, or yeah, there were off screen shenanigans that went down.
Indeed.
So the coterie has gathered at the penthouse office. Zeke has been keeping tabs on a certain development with a certain asset, and everyone is kind of catching up. When these brief moments of quiet do occur, the coterie often goes their own way, handles their own personal business in private, and then they get back together and touch base and see how everyone is sitting. So, let's go ahead and pick things back up in the penthouse.
Okay. Rachel is definitely a little jittery, and she is setting up a projector onto the wall with a laptop nearby.
And what is Rachel wearing tonight?
Rachel is wearing a new eyelash dress. It's basically just like a black dress, and then over top of it is sort of this lace overlay, as you can see right here. Very nice. Lipstick a little drawn more carefully, a little darker, a little paler complexion than usual. And she's got her hair up, which is kind of a rare sight because she likes the bit of a curtain that she has typically. But but she's looking pulled together.
And how about Francis?
Francis is talking to Zeke and just checking in with him on things.
Okay. Zeke is currently not in the penthouse. You are speaking to him on the phone, however.
Okay.
And I'm assuming this is not on speakerphone?
Correct.
Okay. Well, Zeke is I don't want to give it away yet. even out of character. I want this to pop.
Hey,
That's fine.
You're steering the ship.
Mm-hmm. So Zeke is advising you, Francis, that things are going smoothly.
Okay.
And the office is coming together pretty well.
Okay.
And he expects results probably over the next couple of days.
That's okay. Can't rush this.
Mm-hmm. And what is Francis wearing?
Kind of what you see. He's wearing a dark button-up collared shirt. You know, kind of business casual, and just dark wash jeans.
This is the I'm like Francis is starting to develop his own like street venture uniform.
I'm gonna buy him a pair of Jordans. They're expensive.
You got to make sure to walk on the heels, though. You don't want to put a crease in them.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Or scuff the toes.
Mm-hmm. And Flynt, what's Flynt doing? What's he wearing?
Flynt is sitting on the couch and he is sharpening his K-bar. His mind's kind of a little bit. It's a little bit out there. He's wearing the same thing that I'm wearing right now, which is pretty much maintenance shirt that can easily be burned and thrown away if need be.
Understood. So, Rachel, what is Rachel doing with the projector?
She wants to, actually, I don't know if this is permitted, but a video call?
Yeah, that would work.
Okay, in this case, I feel like it's probably...
We'll say that the individual that has spoken to you has given you instructions and direction on how to set up a VPN.
Oh yeah.
Probably built in on the we'll say the skeleton of a very much in progress ShrekNet 3.0.
Nice.
So Amara has his ways of getting things done, and as a side note, I believe in previous episodes I referred to him as Amaya. It is Amara. I sometimes cannot read my crappy handwriting, but so Rachel, take her away.
So yes, I have the projector in the laptop where I'm getting the preferred video service up. I have maybe like some notes I'm shuffling around, and after I feel like I can't really put it off anymore, I come to sort of like just right by where I've set up the projector and I say, "Gentlemen."
Oh, no. Okay.
I haven't even said anything yet.
I was walking over, just no problem. I'll come over, sit down.
Okay, well, as you may know, I exchanged a boon with Mr. Amara for him to point me in the right direction to get some help with my haven. And I have been informed that Mr. Amara would now like to cash in that boon. So we are going to have a bit of a conference call here and see how we can pay him back in exchange for the help that he gave me. Which, by me taking care of my haven, means I'm taking care of the building in general.
No, I think we've discussed that previously. That originally I saw it just as like a you issue, but then I saw it was an us issue. So
The one rare moment where Francis and Rachel are on the same page and actually getting along for once.
Yeah, that's actually shocked right now. Yes, we'll see what he has to say. I can't speculate on what he could possibly want. He's a man of many
taste.
resources and interests, I'm sure. So we should be prepared for anything.
And with that is when you get a notification on the desktop there. You're not using Skype or Zoom. This is this is a very a very custom-made video conferencing app. And like the icon on the desktop is just like a white like pawn, like a chess piece.
Oh, nice.
And so you open up the app, and you actually get the impression that Vincent is sitting in the back of a car, and you can hear, the background noise, so it does sound like the car is in motion, but he's probably holding up like his smartphone to the screen, or you're holding up his smartphone and using the camera on that. But he sees the three of you laid out, and he always seems to be wearing the same, like, cash green suit, but he has a cigarette kind of tucked up back behind his left ear, like someone would like a pen. Good evening. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Mr.
Yeah.
Amara, yep, you're coming in loud and clear.
Excellent. And you do notice that there's the occasional bit of like video glitching, some pixelation and whatnot, but otherwise everything appears to be running smooth. Alright, so I'm currently on my way to some business, and something has come up that does give me the opportunity to even the debt that Ms. DeWitt has accrued. Now, her and I have spoken about the matter, and while this is her debt that must be paid, I do understand, gentlemen, that this isn't necessarily a boon that you both owe me. I am, by all means, a generous individual, and while I do not expect you to assist Ms. DeWitt, I will make it worth your coteries' time, if you do this favor. Of course, Ms. DeWitt has no choice in the matter. She must do this. So, gentlemen, it's ultimately up to you. Are my terms clear so far?
Yes.
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 Excellent. So, 1 second, and you see he like puts his phone down, and you hear him roll down the car window, and you hear a muffled conversation, both his voice and a female voice. The conversation continues, and then it ends, and he holds the phone back up. Alright, sorry about that. I was making dinner plans. However, I have a task, and this actually ties in with my purpose being here in your charming little city. there's an individual that I would like for you all to meet. There will be documents handed to you. Some books, some loose papers. You are to safely meet this individual, procure the books and the texts, and keep them at your haven. And I will be by later on tomorrow to collect them. I've worked with this individual in the past. I do not anticipate there being any problems. This individual knows not to fuck with me.
Okay.
And knows not to fuck with my representatives. I've made it clear that I will not be there, but I'm sending some associates of mine in my place. And you all are, for all intents and purposes, under my protection when you set about your task. Now, I have forwarded the rendezvous information to Ms. DeWitt. The meeting is going to take place in approximately an hour. It might be beneficial to arrive early. So bear that in mind. And actually, let's retcon that just a little bit. Let's say the meeting is going to happen in 2 hours.
Okay.
Okay. So the meeting will happen in 2 hours. It would be in your best interest to arrive early. So, once again, is my request understood?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. All right, I must bid you all good night. I have business to attend to. I will be in contact. And he clicks without waiting for anyone to say goodbye.
Seems easy enough.
Yeah, too easy, but
I anticipate something. I don't know.
yeah.
I'm sure there'll be a challenge presented, but I have no doubt that we can overcome it.
We shall.
And then we can put this to rest.
And this is, for a minor boon. So this is not
Right.
this is not something that would, under normal conditions, be something that would be expected to go sideways. This is very much this is bitch work.
Yeah.
So
Pizza delivery service.
exactly.
Fetch quest.
Yep. You must acquire 5 rabid wombat buttholes.
It's the only thing that my wife Layla wanted before she died. Just to inject some ethos in there.
It makes a magical butthole sword.
Oh my god.
Wow.
More like a belt. It'd be hard to make a sword out of
Oh
buttholes.
lord. Greg with the real answers.
Okay, so we've had our first official crosstalk out of character meltdown so far. Hey, it's episode 6. We're allowed.
We made it a long time. We can use it.
Yeah. So, anyways, go back to the scene.
So yeah, no. So yeah, basically we go meet up with this person, grab the papers, and then store them here. Correct?
Right, and I figure I'll store them in my apartment.
Yeah.
I mean, this is my debt, as he said, after all.
But do you think her apartment is safe enough, Flynt? I mean, we did break the door down.
Fine.
We got the door fixed, I assume.
Yeah, the door was promptly fixed.
Okay.
I mean, you raise a good point, because...
I mean, is your door I'm assuming your door is reinforced, Flynt.
Yeah, it's probably safer at my place if you want.
I was only saying that to,
No, like
try to
I
protect both of you in case something would be strange.
Like I said, it's a when it boils down to it, it's a coterie thing, and what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
So, as far as the meeting information goes, Vincent has, as I said earlier, sent Rachel the deets. You are going to be at, there's a Motel 6 by the airport. So this is already, I mean, it's, yeah. You are not meeting someone, in a big fancy, yeah.
The sketch factor is rising.
Mm-hmm. But for things like this, being in a sketchy locations, yeah. So, but yeah, it's going to be, and this particular Motel 6, all of the rooms actually face out. There's no like internal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're all, little mini, yeah. You know what I'm trying to say.
It's an actual motel.
Yeah.
Not a hotel.
Yeah. But the going off of, common numbering conventions, the room is on the ground floor.
Do I have any information on, like, what this person looks like, or
No, there is no information.
thought I'd try.
Nope, it's Motel 6. At the the name of the street there.
Okay.
Room 108. 10:30 p.m.
Okay.
And since there was a question out of character earlier about like what time frame we're in, this is still like April-ish. So
All you need is a light jacket.
right.
Yeah.
So, anyways, any special preparation that the individual coterie members here are going to be taking before they set out?
Just the usual 9mm silencer tucked in the back. Underneath, a jacket to kind of conceal it. Just running the mill, getting ready stuff for myself.
Okay, Rachel?
I'm gonna have a black crossbody leather bag, kind of like bigger than a normal purse. So I definitely I have like a book in there, like a notepad and a pen, like a notebook and a pen. I have a bloodstone on me.
Okay.
And my lipstick.
Okay.
And that's it.
And Flynt?
Flint's gonna run down to the truck, unlock his little treasure cove that sits in the back of the pickup truck, make sure that I have my hunting rifle, my shotgun, a few stakes, put a 9mm in the back pocket, and have the bar in the shoe.
He's just checking his job box.
Yeah.
Make sure everything's good,
Mm-hmm.
Organized.
Okay. Francis, Zeke does text you to let you know that everything is good for the night and he is going home. And so is, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So mysterious.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm assuming you're all, riding in Flint's truck. Everyone's going together?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so, Flint, it's a relatively, routine drive. There's nothing crazy going on. So the meeting was supposed to be at 10:30. What time do you all intend on arriving?
I would like to arrive at 10:10.
10:10?
Yes.
Okay.
You do that.
All right. So now as you're Flint, as you enter the parking lot, you notice that, at least on the ground floor here, all of the even-numbered rooms are on, like one side of the building, and then the odd number rooms are on the other side of the building. Are you going to park on the same side as the room that you guys are going to be in? Are you going to park on the other side? Are you going to just park by the office? Well, what's the play here?
I would like to try to park closer to the street, but maybe like how does this motel have one of those like hallways in the middle?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Okay.
So the way that the building is set up, as I said before, all of the rooms face out. There's no actual internal structure.
I get what he was saying. He was saying it was like a go-between to go from one side of the building to the other without having to walk clear around.
Oh.
Like an opening.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was my bad. I thought you were talking about the enclave, like in a hotel.
No. Just
He's basically saying
a
like a
to get
hallway
into
on the
back
base floor
rooms.
between the rooms to go, so you don't have to
Understood.
walk clear around.
Okay. Yeah. So okay, I've got where you're parking. It doesn't matter who goes and gets the key. It goes. There are also instructions like, okay, ask for room key at front desk. Say it was like a reservation for. It was a reservation for Mary May.
I think Flynt should go.
Okay.
Reservation for Mary May.
Oh yeah, one second here, sir. The clerk working the counter looks like he's probably, if he's not to retirement age, he's definitely there. He's going bald, with a little wispy comb over, glasses that you could probably use to start a fire if you needed to. But he's just lightly tacking away at the dinosaur computer at the desk. Oh, okay, yeah, hold on. And he slowly turns. And this place doesn't use the key cards. There's still like actual physical keys. Yep, on a pegboard back behind him.
Wow.
And he's okay, room 108 for Mary May, and the room's already been paid for. The room's booked for an hour and a half. No, 2 hours. The room's booked for 2 hours. Anything else, you have to make sure to check out, or you're gonna get billed for an entire day. So just make sure that you're good.
Will do. Thank you.
And he slides the key over. So Rachel and Francis, were you guys just kind of like hanging out in front of the room waiting for Flynt to get back?
I don't know if I'd be necessarily hanging out directly in front of the room, but kind of definitely have surveyed the area, just do a quick, walk around the building.
Okay. Let's go ahead and Francis, make a intelligence and investigation roll, please.
It's already starting.
How about no?
That's not allowed.
Because it's I have 2 dots in intelligence and none in investigation, and I'm at 2 hunger.
Okay. Well, we'll just say you don't. Okay,
And
everything's
it's killing time.
Okay.
If something out of the obvious like lunges at me.
Can I
Yeah.
roll that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Rachel.
Intelligence and investigation, you said?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Oh no.
We don't see shit.
Hold on.
Bad.
So if I get a critical on a regular die and then a skull on the other one, on the hunger die.
I think that's a 1, isn't it? Now, hold on a second. You know, God, we haven't played so long that I completely,
I know, and I got such a confusing looking result. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Okay, because one of the.
Sorry. So yeah, it's the skull. I have a skull on the hunger die, and then I have 2 successes, but one of them is like the critical success.
Oh, okay, so it's okay. A skull is a failure. But
it only matters if I don't have any successes.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, I always get freaked out by that. Anyway, I have 2 successes.
Okay. Let's see here, Rachel. You've There's definitely something odd about the second floor. So it'd be like the odd numbered side of the building, so not the one that you're on. There's definitely there's definitely something illicit going on in that part of the hotel. But as far as exactly, I mean, you could probably make some inferences. But yeah, you notice that there's a sketchy individual kind of acting like a lookout, and like they couldn't be any more obvious.
Am I standing next to Francis?
Yeah,
and I just kind of like look over. You see that? I don't point, but I kind of just.
And I don't move my head. I just kind of look, like, give a quick, glance and use my peripheral vision.
Francis, do you have anything in intelligence and streetwise?
You gotta have streetwise.
That is 2 successes.
Francis, you could probably infer, judging by the semis that are kind of parked on the outskirts of the parking lot on this side of the building, that this is there's a reason why this hotel charges by the hour.
Yeah.
So
just run-of-the-mill tomfoolery.
Mm-hmm.
I say that
I'm
to
not
Rachel.
worried about it.
No, I'm not worried.
And that
But
is,
I mean, I may be kindred now, but I'm still a woman and it's still night. So I have to be very aware of these things.
Oh, I understand. And yeah, you don't worry. I mean, I honestly think you could take anyone that would.
what is with Francis and Rachel suddenly getting along? This is very wow.
And my eyes go kind of shifty for a second. I'm like, well, I do have quite a good crew to look after me, don't I?
That's what we're here for. We all look out after each other.
One of you is a body snatcher. So, anyways, so everyone rejoins at the hotel, or I mean at the motel room. So Flynt, you put the key in, open the door. The room just, I mean, everyone's got their own interpretation of what a really bad motel room is supposed to be like, and just
insert that.
Yeah, it's like you could probably like scrape the cigarette stains off the wall with a paint scraper. The whole room just stinks. There's
Black mold under the sink.
Black mold in the ceiling. Old, rotten out. Yeah, this room is no. So, otherwise, yeah, there's two twin-size beds, and at the foot of the beds, there's a dresser with a drawer missing, and probably one of the last working old cathode ray TVs in the city sitting there. And anyone curious enough to test that the TV doesn't work. The bathroom is... We're not even going to go there.
Let's not.
Yeah. But...
I was hoping the TV would work, that way we could take it, so Flynt could actually finally play his Nintendo.
Oh no!
That
Missed
Amazon order for
opportunity.
that classic is going to be coming in soon. When they're back in order, I'll be playing. Promise.
Rachel definitely is like not. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask Rachel, so like, who exactly paid for the review? No.
No, I assume Amara.
If we go over 2 hours, he gets charged more. So
I think
hopefully,
yeah.
Flint,
Yeah,
will you please keep an eye on the time?
yeah. Don't sit on the bed.
I'm not touching anything in here. Nothing. And I'm trying to like skirt around, having my skirt touch like any like surface that's happening.
Okay.
Oh, I would. May I sense the unseen, please?
Go right ahead.
God.
Okay.
Go right ahead.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. Wits and Auspex?
Yeah.
Okay. I got 2 successes.
Okay. There isn't anything like willingly trying to like hide in here. The room itself, when you really start, looking past the veil, this room is just like dead. There's sometimes, even looking at the spirit world, there's always like some vibrancy to it, even though it might be, like off color, or things just look, old and decayed, but with life, if that makes sense. But this room, this room is just like dead space. There's, you're pretty sure this entire building is just this big black hole of just entropy. But you don't see anything, out of the ordinary, or anything that would pick your interest, so to speak.
Sure. It's like a black hole in here. There's nothing.
Yep.
That's very strange, and I don't like it. Okay. What time is it now?
Let's see here. The meeting was going to be at 10:30.
Yeah.
You guys wanted to get here at 10:10. It's 10:20 right now.
Okay.
I want to check the drawers.
Okay. You can actually see the dresser that TV sits on. The top drawer is the one that's missing, so you can see down into the bottom. Mildew, some old candy bar wrappers. There is a nightstand between the two beds. Go ahead and make a wits and investigation roll, please.
No, I'm good.
You want to help, but you're so.
I'm punchy.
Well, that's why you've got a Bruja in the coterie.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you pull out the drawer in the nightstand. There's there is the Gideon Bible sitting there.
I take it.
You take the Bible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Okay. All right, but there's nothing untoward
I was just basically killing time. I wasn't really looking. Francis is trying to figure out something to do. He's just bored.
Okay. Any other last-minute preparations that you guys would like to make?
What's beyond the parking lot if I'm looking out the window? If I was to take a straight shot out the door, what would I run into?
There's in this part of the Sioux Harbor district, there is a lot of like open field. There used to be a lot of like base housing for the local Air and Army National Guard. Everything got kind of like relocated to the Sergeant Bluff neighborhood. This area has gone through a lot of changes. So you've got a pretty expansive parking lot. There's room for semis and whatnot. But there's the room itself faces to the south. And so there's open field, then there's the main drag that goes towards the airport, more open field, and then that's when you get you see the fencing for the National Guard base.
Okay.
But there are, you do see your truck, off in the distance. There's a couple other cars in the parking lot, like one or two, but you don't see anything out of place. If you wanted to go ahead and roll to try to get some more information, if you wanted to, by all means, that'd be an intelligence and investigation.
Why not? Nope.
Nothing. Okay.
None.
Yeah.
As far as I can see.
Okay. Alright, and so the time gets closer. Everyone's just kind of milling about in the room. And then 10:30 comes. Nothing.
Flynt, what time is it?
10:30.
You don't expect he's gonna drop through the ceiling or something like that?
I mean, I'm surprised no one hasn't yet.
Yeah, I don't have any information on who this person is, so I don't really know if he's just going to apparate into the room, or I just want him to come through the front door. I don't think that's too much to ask. And I hope he comes soon. Or her, or she, or them, I don't know.
10:45.
I'll open the door.
Okay, you open the door, and standing in front of you appears to be someone in a pizza delivery uniform for Domino's. Probably one of the most plainest, nondescript people you've ever met. However, they see you. Their eyes bug wide open. They tuck the pizza box under their arm, and they go to take off at a dead sprint. Away.
I was gonna say away or
Yes,
at us.
away.
Oh, fuck. I'm running after him.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so everyone's running after the individual?
Yeah, I'm not yelling or like making a commotion. I'm simply running after him.
Okay, Rachel, did you say anything other than like, or are you just like, eh?
No, I just run. I don't say anything.
Okay. Alright.
I don't know what else to do.
Francis and Flynt, what are you guys going to be doing?
I'm going to be running after him. Well, and it was clear that he was the only one that came in the car.
Mm-mm. You don't even see a
Car.
Yeah, upon cursory examination, there is no there are no extra vehicles in the parking lot.
Now, with let's see here.
Does anyone have celerity?
But no, Flynt. Flynt. What do you got? You have Cat's Grace
and rapid reflex, but that's not really going to.
Yeah.
Well, unless that happens, that can double action.
Well, see, now with rapid reflexes, I'm gonna say you probably can tell that the guy is going to turn and run. Like, you know, you got that brief, because, you know, rapid reflexes, you can't be surprised. You always get the opportunity to act at the same time, ish.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you had blink, you'd be able to, like, boop, boop, you know, but you don't. Yeah, so rapid reflexes, you will be able to act quicker than Rachel and Francis.
Gotcha, so I'll be out the door before you guys, apparently.
And as I'm running, I want to turn awe on and yell stop. I don't know if that would work.
No.
Because you can't see his face.
Well, see, and you're trying to command an individual.
No, I'm basically just trying to get his attention so he'll look at me, so I then can command him.
I can tell you this guy is panicked. He is not. Self-preservation overrides anything that you would try to do with presence.
Okay. No, I'm running after him.
Okay. And Rachel, you're running as well?
Yeah, I'm definitely bringing up the caboose because my stamina is trash.
Okay. All right, so here's how things are going to go. Flynt and this individual are going to roll first. And then it'll be Francis and Rachel. Your actions will happen after Flynt and this individual. This is how this is gonna play out. So, Flynt, I should have said this. Dexterity and athletics, please.
Gotcha.
I've got 5 successes.
Ugh!
Ooh.
Ooh.
4 successes.
So, God, this guy is quick. And you are able, you're able to, stay right on his heels, but you're not able to close the distance. He's just, he's just a hair quicker than you. All right, so Francis and Rachel, you feel this whoosh as Flynt just goes flying by you guys as quickly as he possibly can. Anyone attempting to follow the individual is going to have to make dexterity and athletics rolls. And this is where I would remind everyone that if you feel like you need the extra boost, you can make a rouse check to raise your dex by 1 dot.
Oh, I succeeded on a rouse check.
I'm not going to rouse right now.
Okay, Flynt, if you wanted to go ahead and rouse the blood and roll an extra die real quick, I'm down to let that happen.
Ooh.
Okay, I got 2 successes.
Okay.
Ditto.
Success.
On the success on the rouse for Flynt. Okay, so roll 1 more normal die, please.
And a 3.
Okay. Now, bear in mind, anyone who roused rouse your dex by 1, that is there, or that lasts the whole scene. So any more dexterity based rolls has that extra bonus die. So,
okay.
Huzzah.
So Flynt, you, like I said before, you're able to stay right on this guy's heels, but you're not able to actually catch him. But you are still staying within distance. And I've got to double check 1 thing. One moment.
Good, because I want to think.
Okay.
And I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
So, seeing as obvious that Flynt is having a hard time keeping up with Dude, and Dude is booking it, would I be able... Well, I'd have to ask Flynt. Flynt, would you leave your keys in your truck?
Yeah, I would do the typical thing with the
Putting it in the sun
especially
visor.
situations. Yeah,
because I'm seeing Flynt having a hard time keeping up with this guy, and he is booking it. And so I was wanting to jump into Flynt's truck and try cutting the dude off.
Okay. Here's...
And I was gonna say if I could use that 2 success roll of the, or I'd have to roll something different.
You would have to roll something different. That initial roll was to try to keep up with the guy.
Okay.
Alright, so I've double checked what I have needed to. Rachel, are you good for thinking?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so Flynt, you guys, Flynt and the pizza delivery guy are now, they're outside the parking lot, they're past the range of the vehicles. They're out in like the dead space here. There's really no decent lighting out here in this bit. You know, they're keeping with the motifs of the World of Darkness. You know, the street lights are, you know, the orange arc sodiums, but you know, they're not all lit. Francis, you can go ahead and veer off to Flynt's truck. That's fine. This round, we'll say, is spent getting to the truck and turning it on. Okay. Rachel, what are you going to be doing?
Okay. While I'm running, I want to, because I have my crossbody bag on, and I said I brought a book. So I would like to have brought a hardcover copy of Tess of the D'Urbervilles.
Okay.
And I would like to produce that from my bag and throw it at the guy.
Okay.
Is that possible?
You can try.
I'm just gonna try.
Okay, because he got...
Like how? I guess I don't know exactly how far away he is.
You are going to have to... Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough. Then I'm going to I'm not going to follow that. I'm not going to keep running. I'm just going to like hang back as I see Francis go to the car, and I'm just sort of hanging back to like re-catch him if he comes around or something.
I gotcha. Okay. All right. So Flynt, you are going to... I'm assuming you are intending to maintain pursuit.
I'm going to maintain pursuit, and I'm going to grab my pistol.
Okay. All right. Are you going to try firing on the run?
Not this time. I'm going to threaten.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to produce pistol and say stop or I'll shoot.
Okay.
But I'm going to keep on chugging along, see if I can get to him first. I don't really want to shoot him yet. I kind of no. Not yet. Not yet.
Okay. 1 second.
Roll for Pizza Boy.
Okay. I can tell you that he is not going to respond to your threat. He does, however, seem to change his stride just a little bit. And before you know it, he has launched himself forward using Soaring Leap.
Oh, fuck.
So he is definitely widened the gap a little bit on this next round here, Flynt. If you wanted to go ahead and pop some shots off, I'll let you go ahead and do it.
It looks like I'm popping off some shots.
Okay. Alright, he is just running. He is not actively trying to dodge, so go ahead and roll your dexterity and firearms, please.
Ooh, will do.
That's a lot of dice.
6.
Oh, 6 plus, what's the damage modifier for a 9mm? Is it +2 or +3?
It is
I don't know.
a 9mm is a 3.
So, okay, so 9 damage. He's kindred, so it's rounded down to 4. Bullets do half damage.
Right.
Alright. I'm just making a note.
Oh my god, this escalated so fast.
So your Flynt's military training kicks in like it never left. You do have to stop your pursuit to get your shot off, but pop! You do let off one shot and it catches him square in between the shoulder blades, and he does stumble. Francis, you can go ahead and make a dexterity and drive, please. Since this is not routine driving.
Yeah. I would like to use a willpower.
Okay.
Two successes.
Okay. We'll say that you are now at range with the pizza guy. Okay. So yep, you can interact with him on this next round. Rachel, what are you going to do here? So you've just seen the guy obviously use potence in public.
Yeah,
Well,
God, not.
In public.
Yeah.
And you saw Flynt pop off a shot, and you can tell from where you're standing that Flynt couldn't have got him any more square unless he was intentionally aiming for the back of dude's head. And Francis has peeled out in Flynt's truck and had no regard for the landscaping, and has blasted past Flynt and is up by the guy. Rachel, what are you intending to do?
That's a good question. Okay, since there is nothing really material that I can do because I'm too far away and things are sort of being handled at two different angles, is it possible that I could perform a rouse check to use premonition?
Yeah, you can definitely force a premonition.
Okay, so I'm gonna force a premonition. I'm doing my rouse check now.
Okay.
I succeeded.
Okay. All right. So you stand there, you close your eyes, and you're forcing your mind to open up. I'm double checking the rules for premonition real quick.
Okay.
Got
Could
that.
be 249.
Thank you. Got that fancy schmancy new ability in your downtime.
I did.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so you've made your rouse check. Alright, so what are you focusing on?
I want to focus on the guy.
On the guy?
On the guy, yeah.
Okay. Resolve and aspects, please.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, now listen.
I'm gonna spend a willpower. Go ahead and do that. Do. Okay. Okay. Now, if I have the critical success marker on the hunger die,
Mm-hmm.
and then other successes.
That does nothing. That's just a normal
Okay.
success.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I have 4 successes then.
So maybe it's the excitement of everything going on, but you close your eyes and you open up your mind, and the Vitae does the rest. You see an image of a man wearing there's the tragedy and comedy mask, right? But it's, one half is tragedy, the other half is comedy. But you see a man sitting down at a desk in a library, and it's lit by candlelight. And you see the man with his hands up like this, and blood is pouring from his palms. But he puts his hands together, and as the blood flows from his palms, you see his skin start to turn clear and veiny. And then the desk falls away, and it's replaced with stacks and stacks of books.
Okay.
And then you see a man enter this room, dressed like a stereotypical king from the Middle Ages, with his hand out, and then the vision goes away. Okay, we got all that?
I got it. It's
Okay.
written down.
Okay. Alright, so next round. So maybe it's the pain from the gunshot. Maybe it's the sound of Flint's shitbox grumbling up onto the scene with Francis behind the wheel. But the man gets up off the ground, drops the pizza box, puts his hands up, and says, "Stop! Stop! Stop! God damn it! Stop!"
I'm gonna keep the pistol on him, and I'm slowly going to walk up to a considerable distance to him.
Mm-hmm.
What's in the box?
Look, you this wasn't supposed to go down this way. Seriously.
No, you shouldn't have run.
I didn't know it was gonna be you guys. Shit.
Take the box over here.
And he leans down and he nudges it with his foot over to you. Look, can we just go inside, please?
Okay.
Like,
After you.
Alright, look, how... Look, I still got a slug. You know, I'm not gonna run. Seriously, you can put the gun down. Can I put my hands down, too?
You can put your hands down, but this gun doesn't go down.
Alright, whatever. Alright, so Francis, you're out of the truck now. You're now in the scene.
I grab my pistol and put it towards his back too, and I nudge him and said, "Move."
God damn! Fuck! Shit!
I lower mine since he's on top, and we'll grab the pizza box.
Okay. Alright, so Flynt, the box definitely has some heft to it.
Okay.
Okay, and you...
Better yet, Flynt, jump in the back with him. I'm gonna just drive the truck up. I don't want to leave your truck here in the field.
Makes sense.
Alright, whatever. The guy gets up into the box of the truck. Flynt, you can definitely feel that there's several items inside this box. Francis, you pull the truck up, and Rachel, where are you?
Is it reasonable to say that I could sort of like jog to catch up to where they are, or are they like pretty... No, I guess they would be really far because he's soaring leaped.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to... Would I be able to perceive that they're kind of like turning around and coming back?
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to re-enter the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's a very, very brief, bumpy drive.
I make sure to try to make it bumpier, because I know he has a bullet in him still.
The sound of the gunshot hasn't seemed to really deter the party going on the other side of the building. So maybe we're okay so far. We'll see. And that is where we will take our brief break.
Oh no!
for the 10-minute intermission.
Okay.
And then, yes, we will be back in 10 minutes. And welcome back. So the scene picks up back inside the hotel room. Francis, Flynt, anyone who roused for their dex bonus, we are in a new scene, so that rouse is gone. But Flynt and Francis are both marching in this pizza delivery guy into the room. And Rachel, I'm assuming you've been... You didn't sit down on the beds or anything, but you've been standing there waiting for them to get back in.
Yes.
Alright, so... Flynt, you've got the pizza box, I'm assuming?
I have the pizza box.
Okay.
As we were walking in, I want to look at the time.
Let's see here. That all happened relatively quick. It's only like 10:50 right now. So the knock was at 10:45.
I look at the time. I look at him. Oh, it just almost hit that 30-minute mark.
You know, they stopped doing the whole like free delivery thing. I mean, I get the reference. Look, all right, hold on. So you close the door, and after a little shimmer, a little heat wave, standing there in the room with you, wearing the same clothes that he was before, is Skin.
Oh, hello!
Yeah.
I would
had a
really
feeling I was-
love an explanation.
I had a feeling I was going to shoot you.
Look, this isn't... I didn't know that he was going to send you guys I, you caught me off guard. I know. Fuck. Shouldn't have run.
Well, we didn't know we were to meet you either, so we're both surprised.
Yeah. Look, about that. Look, I'm after this. I'm leaving. I'm gone. So
I think that's sensible.
So I'm just look. You got what you needed. Let's just call this a wash. I'm gonna make my way to the train station, bury myself in a grain car, and I'll be gone. You won't have to worry about me ever again.
I feel like there's still some
Yeah, you guys stick
unfinished
around.
business regarding the pile of ash.
Look,
Don't-
I told you I had nothing to do with that, and Sheriff Jones believed me enough to the point that hey, I'm walking free.
Right. You may have not had anything to do with it directly, but you are connected to it. And this is an unfolding situation that we have here, which you are a part of. How do you know Mr. Amara?
Well, you know why he's in town, right? I'm assuming, you're working for him. I would assume that you know what he's doing in town.
I mean, he was asking about text circulation.
Yeah, so, hey, the pizza box inside.
Right.
That's look. The deal's done. I'm gone. I have nothing to do with Peterson. All right, I've got. Look, we had a thing. Obviously.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh, this Nas voice is rough on me tonight. Look, we had a thing, obviously, but I'm not. We're not. No, just. All right, I'll level with you. Amara was looking for some books. I knew a way to get those books. I owed Amara a favor and wanted his boot off of my neck. So I got him the books. And I'm free and clear. Swear to Kane, that's what's going on.
Fine. Gentlemen, do we need him here then any longer? Can we really just call it done?
Well, he doesn't make a point about him walking freely.
And who-
Sheriff-
Right, and those other parties are not involved in the transaction going here. It's
No.
just Amara, us, and our old friend here.
Mhm.
So I am inclined to call it a wash and simply complete the transaction. Everybody walks away with no further consternation. I'm deferring to you. I understand you apprehended him as such.
Yeah,
Fine.
I'm mulling it over.
Why don't we go ahead and let's make some resolve and insight rolls.
Does my desires specialty factor in here?
No.
Okay, and you said insight and
Resolve.
resolve. Okay.
1 success.
3 successes.
Nice. I've got 3 successes also.
Okay. Rachel and Francis, something's not adding up.
I didn't think so.
Flynt, you're...
Look, I know that what's going on here is completely separate from what happened earlier.
Is it though?
I feel, after all, we are subjects of the prince. I say we give the prince a call and say, hey, this dude wants to skip town. Is that all right?
Do we need to go that high up the chain?
No, you don't need to go that high up the chain. No, look, come on, just... We're done here. All right? We're done.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We're not done because there is something else being obscured here, as you all are wont to do.
Yeah, he actually hacks up like some bloody phlegm and just kind of spits it on the carpet. No, look. Come on. Obviously, come on. We're going to circle back around. This is... Come on. Jones let me go. And
in that instance.
And
but now we're dealing with a whole new situation here.
Well, last I checked, I don't need anyone's permission to leave the city. I mean, rules are rules, and as as much as Jimenez has his own little way of interpreting the traditions, I can obviously freely move about as I please.
But don't you just want to... I mean, it's a bit on the nose, but close the book on this in a true final way, and not to leave something dangling as it so obviously is right now. So we can all just be done and then go our separate ways and hopefully never have to interact again.
Charisma and persuasion, please.
Oh, charisma is so bad. Okay, that's not that bad. Can you rouse the blood for charisma?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm actually gonna do that, so I'm gonna make a rouse check first.
Wow.
I succeeded, so now I'm super pretty. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. So that means 1 extra.
Yes.
Okay, alrighty. Here I go. Okay, I got 3.
Ty goes to the acting vampire, which is you.
Yes.
But you've got the very narrowest of...
Hey, man. I'll take it.
Alright, look, to be perfectly honest, there's a reason why I'm here. There's a reason why you're here. It's not my job to point that out and explain my interpretation of the situation. That's... you've all got a reason for being here, don't you? You didn't just come here willy-nilly.
No.
He is wanting us to kill.
You cut out. Say that again.
I feel like we were sent here to permanently eliminate you.
I mean,
I'm not sure about that.
look, well, no, I don't want that to happen. Come on. No, I don't want that to happen, then, quite frankly. Yeah, you got lucky with that bullet. I don't think you can get lucky a second time. But...
Oh, really?
But if someone wanted me dead, I mean, they wouldn't have sent you guys to do it. You know, there's to be perfectly honest. I mean, yeah, you all three, you're the prince's lackeys. You're his lapdogs. If someone wanted me dead, they'd make sure that it wasn't gonna get fucked up. Right? We wouldn't be having this conversation if someone wanted me dead. Right?
No, I'm just trying to figure out why you ran. I'm all perfectly honest. It was a shock for you to see us. It was a shock for us to see you. I just don't know why, with the history that we have, knowing that this is going to be a simple exchange, why it is that you ran the way you ran.
Yeah, why is it that you ran? I mean, what is the connection between knowing that we were sent to do this particular thing as it relates to you? Because on paper, we're both here to do a simple transaction, but obviously there's a piece of the puzzle that connects to something else that we aren't seeing here.
Who arranged this?
Amara.
Why? Why are you three here?
She had a boon.
I needed his help.
Okay. Amara needed my help.
Okay. Alright.
And I owed him a favor.
Right. So we both owed him.
Now, it would seem really odd under normal circumstances to have two people who owed you a favor to meet for the same purpose. I can't even begin to speak to his motives, but there's a reason why I'm here with you three. I can't figure it out. And that's why I ran. There's something not right with this arrangement.
I'm starting to feel that way as well.
Why do you owe him a boon?
Have you?
I needed help with something. And
Rachel, check the books.
Go right ahead. But
Okay, I'll check them in the pizza box.
okay. You open up the box. There is one we'll say a journal-sized, leather-bound book.
Okay.
And a sheaf of papers. The papers appear to be old, yellowed, little wrinkly. You know, this is old paper.
Okay.
And then there is also a those old what are they, the puzzle cylinders?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, there's one of those there too.
And is there anything, like, really obviously weird about these that I would see at a cursory glance, or, like, just fingering the leather-bound book or the papers?
The going off of the pictures that Amara showed you, the stack of papers, you recognize, one of them.
Okay.
Cursory examination. The leather-bound journal is it's a handwritten And you can actually see there's actually, like the main block of text was written in one hand style or handwriting style, and then there's margin notes, from 2 or 3 different other individuals. The make an intelligence and occult roll, please.
Ha ha ha.
Got those dice.
I got 5. Wait. 5 successes.
Alright, so, given your time studying, at the Tremere Chantry and your own personal predilection towards books in general, this is a copy of the Book of Nod.
Okay.
But this particular copy, you've heard stories about this. Like, there was the main text that was originally translated, but then this particular book made the rounds through several academic circles, both in the Camarilla and the Sabbat. And there's actual personal interpretations, and you can actually see there's some snarky, academic back and forth arguing. Like, the book may have ended up getting circulated to the same people more than once. And they were writing, highbrow fuck you notes to each other in the margins.
Awesome. Love it.
This book, going off of your own personal education, this book is insanely valuable to the Ray Kindred.
Can't believe it was being carried in a pizza box.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's pivot back to Flynt here.
Yeah, sorry for cutting off.
Yeah, what was the I can't even remember the line of conversation we were having.
We were asking what the boon was for his end.
Oh. Look, I needed help with a certain situation, and Amara was the guy with the resources to give me that help that I needed. And there were, it's just, I owed him a major boon and a minor boon for it. This handoff here is the minor.
Same with me.
So, I mean, we've got to figure out, because it's obvious you're not going to let me go, and I don't want to have to fucking, bust out half of the hotel trying to get out of here. So, look.
Right, and both of us are involved in this whether we like it or not at this point. And obviously the things that are involved in this transaction are highly valuable, and not just in a monetary way.
I know this.
So, where do we go from here?
I got an idea.
Please.
I don't think I'm going to like this, but okay.
It'll be very easy. You say that the sheriff has let you go from the situation.
Yes.
And in my viewpoint, the boons seem to intersect. Seems maybe everything's being fulfilled there, but your fidgetiness kind of worries me. So I'm going to step outside. Okay. And I'm going to make a phone call.
Okay.
Find out what's going on, and then I will come back in, and we will either have a free to go, or I guess you'll have to tear down the place.
Oh. He seems to be doing some mental math.
Maths.
Unless there's something that you're hiding from us. And I wouldn't want to hide anything from us right now. And with that, I'm going to turn on my daunt.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, I have to look up the rules for this.
So
Yeah,
I wrote them
don't-
down just in case.
Oh, okay.
So I will get a +1 to intimidations.
Okay.
And if someone is to attack me, they have to make a resolve and composure roll, difficulty 2, to do so.
Okay. That works for me. Okay. All right, so
But the room gets gloomy.
okay.
Gloomier than the default.
Well, well, it's menacing.
Yeah,
Like,
I've cranked it up a little bit.
Yeah, Flynt is now. This also, God, my camera is all fucking out of whack.
It's fine.
Well, okay, so go ahead and you can go ahead and try to intimidate him. Go ahead, manipulation and intimidation, please, sir,
It's gotta be a good roll.
and add your presence.
And we will. Oh, sorry, I have 2 10s, so 4, 5, 5.
Now, is that just a normal crit or a messy crit?
Normal crit.
Okay.
So 2 10s gives me double, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So everyone here in the room can feel that stereotypical Bruja anger just come roiling up from under the surface. And even though Francis and Rachel, even though you guys aren't on the receiving end of this, it's still like, damn, you are
Yeah.
you are definitely scared of Flynt right now. I actually rolled really well, but nowhere near as good as you did. So, Skin actually recoils, and he starts okay, all right. I'm not gonna do anything, and you call Israel. Call Israel. I'll be fine. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be fine. Your friends are safe. Just call him, please. Alright, so Flynt, you step out.
I'm gonna step outside.
Okay. Alright, Israel picks up on the second ring. It sounds like he's in a nightclub. But it's muted. He's not in the middle of the dance floor. But yeah, what's up?
I have a quick question. If you have a moment.
Yeah, hold on. And he puts his hand over he would actually hit mute on his phone. The call's muted for about 3 seconds, and then the line goes live again. All right, what's up?
So, do you remember our skin condition?
Yeah? What about it?
Well, it seemed to be coming up again. And I'm wondering if everything is healed or if it's still an open wound.
It's getting medicated is what it's doing. Do you need me for this?
I believe I can handle it. I just need to I needed to figure out what to do with the situation. It seems, like I said, has come up again. If you want to come, you're more than welcome to. But if not, I will proceed to move this back to my venue.
All right, now the patient with the skin condition. You tell him to not leave the fucking office, or I'll put a goddamn phone pole up his ass.
That's what was about to do that. Luckily, I was able to stop him. So yeah, I'll make sure he sees the doctor.
All right, thanks. He hangs up.
I'm gonna go to the back of my car and grab me a steak.
And dab.
Okay. Alright, so none of you have heightened senses to hear this conversation, and neither does Skin. But, he's like, so, how's everything working out?
I've got my own issues.
Ups and downs.
Okay. Yeah, look, It goes without saying, you shouldn't trust Amara.
Oh, no.
No.
I don't trust anyone.
I had no choice. He was the only person that could connect me with the kind of help I require.
Yeah, this has sounded awfully familiar. And that is when Flynt re-enters the room. Flynt, are you trying to conceal the steak at all?
Yeah, I'm gonna have it tucked in the bag.
Okay. So Skin turns back to you. So, what's the score here, Chief?
Well, you'll be staying in a nice residence.
Okay.
You're going to hang out with us.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
I was sad you were going to say that.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere with you guys. I'll look if I'm not supposed to skip town. Trust me, I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'd be stupid to fucking run from this. But I'm not
tried to run.
With you guys.
You've tried to run before, and then you said you were just going to find a train to hop into. So, sounds to me like you're a flight risk. Yeah, you're not happy with this. You're not going to be happy with it if you don't cooperate.
That sounds like you're making a threat.
Known to make some. Glad to follow through.
He's doing that mental arithmetic again. Fuck it. And he's tenses up and he tries to take a swing at Flynt.
Oh,
Awesome.
idea.
Now, Flynt cannot be surprised.
No.
So you know this is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna do this old school.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna do this old school. We're busting out some revised edition combat rules.
Oh no.
All right, so everyone add up your dex and your wits dots.
Okay.
And then roll a d10.
With.
Ooh.
And
I'm
then
holding on to that die.
that is your initiative number.
Oh my god,
Dex and
4.
bits. Dex.
So yeah, add the dots and wits, add the dots and dex,
Okay.
and then you roll a d10 and add that number to that other number.
Yeah,
Okay.
4.
So I got 14.
That's a good number. I
So-
got 14 as well.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, and Francis, what'd you get?
A 4.
A 4.
I rolled a 1 on the D10.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Now skin goes on 12.
Mm.
All right. So Flint. So Skin's gonna swing at you. Okay. So that is his declared action. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now you technically go first in initiative after all of this hullabaloo. So you know what he's going to do. What are you intending on doing?
So, with the rapid reflexes,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to arm behind the back, grab the stake, and then swing it back out.
Okay. All right. Are you going to attempt to stake him?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you will not be attempting to dodge his punch.
No.
No. Okay. All right. So the way this works here is the lowest numbers actually declare, but then the higher number acts first. So Francis, what are you intending on doing?
I am going to... Let's see. How are we laid out? Are three of us surrounding him?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, Flint's blocking the door.
Flint's
Yes.
blocking the door.
Yeah, Flint's blocking the door, so Skin has to go through Flint to get out.
And I'm assuming that Rachel and I are both kind of flanking.
Yeah.
Since Skin... Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You guys have him boxed in.
Okay. If Flint is unsuccessful, well, no matter what, I'm gonna go swing for the back of Skin's head with my fist.
Okay, so you're going to attempt to punch Flint, or punch Skin. Okay.
Yeah, and I have a question. I have lethal body.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
It does horrendous damage to mortals, tearing skin and breaking bones with bare fingers.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't say what it does to Kindred.
It doesn't. The damage doesn't round down. This counts as lethal damage.
So aggravated damage.
Well, no, it would be aggravated for mortal.
Yeah.
Lethal damage for Kindred, which would not be rounded down. So, like bladed weapons, shit like that. That counts as lethal. Bullets, bats, clubs, that counts as bashing, which is rounded down.
Okay.
So you can punch Skin,
But it could potentially kill him.
well, no, you do not do aggravated damage to him.
Okay.
Okay, the damage that you do is not reduced by half, like how the bullet did when Flint shot him. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Rachel, what are you intending on doing?
Okay, I would like to use Extinguish Vitae.
Okay.
And so I have to do a rouse check, and
Okay.
then that is my intelligence plus blood sorcery versus stamina and composure.
Okay, so we'll worry about that when we get to your action.
Oh, right,
Yep.
right, sorry.
All right, so no, you are fine. So,
Okay.
So yes, Flint, go ahead and make a strength and brawl to stake.
Strength. Brawl. Seven.
Oh my god. Jesus.
Okay, so
Y'all don't need me.
I'm trying to figure this in my head here. Okay, because the staking is actually you've got a higher threshold before successes count.
Hmm.
You almost got him. Okay, because you rolled how many again?
7.
7.
Bruh. What? You have to roll more than 7?
Well, see, in order for the staking to work, you have to like take him down to like 0 health.
Oh, yeah.
Or you have to, no, you have to actually score 5 successes on the roll after clearing the damage threshold. I think is how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, I guess.
You almost got there. You almost got there. You needed one more success.
Oh man.
Can I blow willpower?
No, you already. Well,
Do you have the dice to justify?
I can only roll one that wasn't a success.
If you want to try it, I mean, it is your willpower.
Why not? What's the worst thing that can happen?
yeah, because if you get one more, then
That would do it.
8.
Ah, there you go.
ah!
So just as he's getting ready to, he's fuck it. He winds up the swing. Everyone's getting ready to do their thing, and Flint's just too quick. That stake just appears out of thin air and just thunk, and catches Skin completely and totally off guard, like his, and then he falls to the floor.
I'm going to pick him up and roll him in the sheets.
God.
Ew.
So, all right,
And we're gonna put him in the back of the truck.
all right, so Flint is taking out the garbage here. Francis and Rachel.
We're just looking on in horror.
I'm not. I'm just like, good job.
This isn't my first rodeo.
Hey, I had your back, but I don't think you needed it. But yeah, good job.
I had an inkling, so.
Hey, I had the same one. You just had the better vantage point, and I didn't come as well prepared as you.
We didn't really get any new information, though.
Well, but we will.
Yeah.
Well, that was very impressive, Flint.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll say you go ahead and you roll Skin up and toss him in the back of the truck and take it upon yourselves to go right back to the penthouse.
Yeah.
I guess that's what's up.
Okay, so how are I'm assuming we're gonna take like the back service entrance and you're just gonna like drag him up the stairs? Is that how that's? And you're gonna bonk his head on every single step on the way up? Is that what's gonna happen here?
Absolutely.
So, thud.
Well, I have the most. I have the most secure room, so I will.
You gonna stash him in your place?
I guess he's gonna be stashed in my place. I got a closet.
Okay, and he's not going anywhere unless someone actually takes the stake out. So.
Yeah.
So, alright. So you all are heading back up to the penthouse after stashing Skin.
I'm gonna go check on Kevin.
I wanna take the books and stuff back up to my haven, like before I do anything.
Okay. Now, all right, so we'll say you all kind of go your separate ways before agreeing to reconvene back at the penthouse.
Cool.
So Flint, you prop Skin up in the closet, and yeah, his eyes are still.
Beautiful.
And you know that he's awake, and you know that he can see what's going on here.
I'm gonna clean my gun real quick.
Okay. Just that I think is an appropriate. So fucked around, found out. So, Rachel, you are back in your apartment, and it's cold again.
Oh boy.
And the newly installed door doesn't even squeak when you open it.
Nice.
But the room is dimly lit, and yeah, it's cold in here again. And there's a let's see here. What sort of occult paraphernalia does Rachel have in her apartment?
What
That's
doesn't she
interesting.
have?
Yeah, what don't I have? I definitely think I'd have some kind of. Let's see. All right, so let's say that, like, on a corner, can I have, like, basically, like, 4 bookshelves, like,
Yeah.
all right, and they're filled. But on the corner in between is almost like this. It almost looks like a lectern, like it's a. And there's like another book that's sort of laying there open with like a gold tassel, and around it, it's sort of like altar-like.
Okay.
Like there are some crystals. There's maybe some tarot cards. And then a couple notes written by Rachel. So that kind of stands out as something kind of, witchy looking
Okay.
in the room. I would imagine I probably have some herbs drying, like in my kitchen area, just like hung up. And then, yeah, just a ton of like leathery books on the bookshelves. I've probably got some sort of dark decor paintings, like a cow skull
Okay.
or a ram skull. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I want. Yeah, so that's those are the obvious things.
Okay. Let's see here. We'll say your tarot cards have been manipulated with. There is the in the middle of the spread is the magician card. To the right of that is the death card.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. Let's rearrange that. Okay, so it's going to go the magician,
Yep.
the moon,
Okay.
and then the death card.
And are they facing any certain way?
They're standard. They're not
Okay.
reversed.
Okay. I walk I walk over to that lectern, and I'm sort of sitting there, and I pick up the cards, and I just I'll have to think about this later, dissect it later, and I scribble something down. There's presumably like a pen
Oh yeah.
there.
Yeah.
So I just I just write down like a little bullet point for later. Or I want to take the books like into my bedroom.
Okay. And you've you do have a strong box, I would say.
Yeah.
Where you keep your sensitive materials.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, maybe it has something to do with the contents inside the box. The box itself, it's hard saying, but so far, your roommate hasn't messed with this box yet. So that would stand to reason that might be a good safe place to put the material.
Okay, so I will put it in there.
Okay. All right. So Francis, you're gonna go check on Kevin.
Yes.
All right. So you go to his apartment door and you open the door. You can see that there's he's gotten some new furnishings. He's got a working table. He's got a computer.
Sorry. You cut out there a little bit. Sorry, what was that?
So, he's got a nice working space. He's got a desk and a computer. He's got a couch. You come in and close the door, and he looks up. Oh, hey, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
Well, it's going okay, I guess. I mean, I'm just trading one for the other, and no, this is a really nice arrangement. I'm really digging the setup. So,
I was gonna ask if you're comfortable, and how's the label coming along?
oh yeah, I've got a couple of rough drafts actually. So. I didn't want to do anything that was going to like blatantly spell out like, hey, yes, this is a masquerade violation. But I've got a couple of artistic designs here, and Zeke's setting up some stuff to where I'll be able to whatever work I do during the day, I can just put it on the cloud, and it'll go over to. The people at the actual distillery, that need to see it, and then they'll run everything, by you, and then you can just stop in and get me all squared away here. So no, I appreciate what you guys are doing, and I appreciate what you did, and really. Taking me in, so this is so thank you.
No, the way I see it is some people could give two shits whether or not you're here or not, and I see you do have a valuable skill set, and I don't think you're completely useless. Take that however you want to take it, but I'm gonna keep you around for a while.
Well, hey, you keep the blood coming, and I'll keep the art flowing. Whatever you need from me, I've got this.
Sounds good.
Excellent. All right, so we'll reconvene back up at the penthouse.
Yep.
I've secured the materials.
I've secured skin.
Kevin's doing good. What?
I don't know. I just the loose end was never tied. There's still this dangling thread over this whole operation, and I'm very frustrated that I can't seem to put it together with the information that I have. Obviously, there was something he was obscuring from us, and we never found out what it was. Now, I'm sure in his current state, being revived under supervision, we could perhaps find out, but I don't know. How much does he even really know? We both were operating, kind of in a personal way, both of us. So, I don't know. It feels wrong. Oh, and while he was trying to escape, I tried to contribute in some way, and I had a premonition.
You do that now?
Yes, I do that now.
Sorry.
I mean, I want to say I'm surprised, but I'm not. So what was this premonition about?
I mean, I'm still getting used to that, obviously, but basically what happened was there was a man sitting at a desk in a library. Everything was lit by candlelight. He had his hands up like this, and blood was coming out of his palms. And then he brings his hands together, and his skin becomes like translucent. And then the desk sort of falls away to become stacks and stacks of books. And then at the end, a man enters in kingly attire with his hand outstretched. Obviously, I'm going to ruminate on this on my own time, but that there might be something in there.
I mean, who do we know that loves books?
I mean, Amara
Yeah.
and me. So I'm just... And also, like, how am I going to approach Amara now? It's like, yeah, technically the transaction's completed. Do I have to disclose that about skin?
Not necessarily, no.
I don't think you have to.
I mean, his motif is playing the disappearing game, so as far as he knows, transaction's complete, skin jump town. All we had to do is pick the books up and hold them, and someone come back later and collect them. And obviously the books and skin aren't in the same place. So, hey, deal's done, skin skip town.
I just feel that there are all of these rivulets converging into a deep pool of bullshit.
Get the waiters, it's time to go stepping. I mean, it's gonna get higher before it gets taken care of. And unfortunately, we are only seeing the beginning of this. We won't know where this is all going until more plays itself out. But, I mean...
I just hate waiting. I hate not knowing.
Yeah, but I hate to be cliche and pardon the pun, but we got skin in the game, so...
Oh my god.
And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Bruh. Oh man. Oh goodness.
This is really good.
Yeah, this is super fun. We got some action.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Flynt.
Yeah, Flynt with the mega rolls.
Whoosh.
That could have been
That was-
super messy.
We now have a Nosferatu coat rack in our apartment.
We're just collecting people.
That sounds good.
We're the wayward home for lost kindred.
Yes.
So, alrighty. Well, thank you all for tuning in. I am Patrick, your intrepid storyteller.
Yes.
And we've got Sarah, Greg, and Steve signing off with episode 6.
Woo!
The end
Bye.
draweth nigh. Peace out.
Ah.
Good night.
Good night.